Then we started discussing strategy.
So who do you think I should put up tomorrow?
I can't tell you who you want to put up tomorrow.
Don't tell me who I want to put up. Say you just want HOH. Besides me, strategically, being that I don't have a partner anymore. Would you knock off the partners?
You can do partners, but one stays.
Correct.
You know? Obviously, the people who are the most dangerous are the people without partners. But I'm not getting into that because I don't want to send somebody else down the river, so to speak.
Interesting.
Strategically, I can tell you that if I'm not on the block and I'm asked to do a veto contest, I will not use it.
Even if Sarah's on the block?
To be honest, I think I'd function better if Sarah was not here. I'd miss her, but strategically, I think there are two other people that would be better suited on the block.
Who? You know what? Don't give me names. If it's going to cause you that much, don't do it. Will it help you or hurt you in the game? I'm not going to tell you that.
Maggie, I think one of the things that I find so annoying strategically about you is that I can't read you.
How unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for me to go into an environment where I don't know what that other person is contemplating.
What do you do for a living? Because what if it's the same thing as me? Oh my God, wouldn't that be ironic?
You're a nurse, aren't you?
Am I?
What do you do for a living? Are you a cop?
Would I ever tell you if I was?
She had that room set up like a perfect interrogation room. She had herself at a raised position. She had me at a lower level. I couldn't read crap on her. She's had the same training I've had, but she's allowed to go a little bit further because she's a cop and they're allowed to beat people.
No, but if I told you, won't you tell me? Well, that's no fair then.
It's totally not.
Oh, man, I'm not a cop.
With that said...
You son of a...
What? This
By the
meeting's
way-
adjourned.
Oh, man. Damn it. Maggie is a cop.
You know, I walk outside and all of a sudden I'm happy. It's like, it's euphoric, angelic. It's great. I just see boobies as far as the eyes can see. Wow. I love boobies.
Howie loves boobies. He talks about boobies all day long.
2, 4, 6. 6 beautiful boobies.
Boobies this, boobies that, Jenny's big boobies.
It's a waste of your big boobies to not have somebody take care of them for you.
Howie's obsessed with boobies.
We'll finish this talk later. Look at April. Oh, she's got some great boobies.
Howie's vocabulary consists of one main word. Boobies. Boobies. Boobies.
I still love my Jenny's boobies.
You gotta love them.
Oh, God, I love that.
Howie's sexually frustrated right now.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, boobies. You know, being put in the Big Brother house, stuffed in here with, 8 women, and most of them have beautiful, beautiful breast assists, beautiful boobies, and I've taken likening out of boobies. I'm very appreciative of the female anatomy. Oh, thank you, America, God, BB. Look at my life. Look great at this. Oh.
I think they're going to try to vote with their emotions and try to punish James. They're too emotional.
Maggie's a smart player. She thinks strategy, but at the same time, she might be a bit convoluted because she might want to seek revenge.
So who do you think to put up?
Damn it. I think she's going to try to mimic something similar to what I've done.
They're going to put you and James up. And then if James wins it, they'll put me up against you.
That means I have to beat out my own strategy.
I know that their target is James. If they don't put me up and if they don't evict me, that's a very bad move on their part.
Something's going on, but we can't let it break us up. I have pride in this group because I feel like it took me 2 weeks to put this thing together. I can't watch it fall apart. I'd rather walk out this door. If James goes alone, you need to fight like hell with this team to make sure they pay.
James obviously is the most important person in the house to me. I don't want him leaving here. I will absolutely do everything in my power to keep him here.
We'll see what happens.
something so I can make a hummingbird house.
I guess I saw a hummingbird in the yard, and Yvette wanted to create a hummingbird feeder.
How are you going to get this to stay here, then?
I know.
My bird feeder. I made it out of a Coffee Mate jar and the lid of a coffee can, a ribbon, and foil, aluminum foil.
Okay, perfect.
No, she made it.
What do you mean she made it? Out of what?
I don't know what she made it out of.
Yvette has always been a creative person since I've known her. She's able to concoct things just using her imagination, which is fabulous.
Okay, what?
Hold on, let me get it.
Honestly, I get bored and I want something productive to do, and so I start doing stuff. I've come up with checkers on our rug. I've come up with the ghetto slide. Even though James doesn't want to admit it, but I made the whole coaster game up.
Oh, nice. You got the strategy down.
I attempt the most meals.
What's the worst that can happen? Doesn't come out right?
Considering that I was when the PB&J died in the beginning, and now once again, I've learned to improvise with all the condiments that are in the house. I have made ghetto French toast.
Wow, yummy.
Ghetto ice cream.
That tastes like the ice cream my grandmother used to make.
I have made ghetto bread pudding. It's lots of bread, Coffee Mate, sugar, cinnamon, dash of vanilla, put it in the oven, 350.
Go get it. Bam. Damn, that's a big mama.
This is awesome, Yvette.
Perfect.
Yvette has made this week on peanut butter and jelly so bearable.
See, we can do a peanut butter and jelly, you guys.
Even though Yvette has come up with some different concoctions, this PB&J diet is still so hard to do.
Wow, I cannot believe how good this is.
All right, house guests, it's time to play for food competition for the week. You guys know how much this means to eat this week.
Yes.
All right, let's play.
When I ran outside, it looked like a perfect game show from the 70s.
We separated ourselves into groups. We had 4 panelists and we had 6 contestants.
Welcome to Matching Munchies 05, the game show that lets contestants win food for the house. Let's play.
The stage rotated, we got to see all 4 panelists. It was hilarious. Sarah actually looks pretty darn good as a blonde. Kaser, his hair was bad, and then April was horrible. Howie, to me, looked like a bad impersonation of Barbra Streisand.
Oh, that's hysterical.
It was like a game show, and we were the contestants, and we were asked a question that had a blank in it. And we were to figure out the blank while the panelists were writing down their guess on what we would say. We had to match up at least 2 correct answers to get the food for that day.
All right, let's start with Saturday. Rachel. Pete is so obsessed with food, he tried to tie his shoes with string blank. Panelists, please write down your answer.